Hey guys, I'm Morthadon, and we are back for Clone Wars Season 1, Episode 8. Last episode was amazing. We rescued R2, we found out R3 was a traitor, we had a fight between R2 and R3 that I predicted during the episode, and I was very excited for it, and we got it, and I was happy. But now that he is saved, we gotta hope that the information wasn't, like, downloaded in any way. And that, so I think we did save them from getting, or stopped them from getting their hands on it, right? Which is good. Got knocked, got wrecked, deserved. Don't steal things, or else you die. But yeah, I'm looking forward to watching more as usual with Clone Wars. So I say we just jump into it, shall we? Alrighty, we're gonna start here in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, now. Star Wars theme song playing. Heroes are made by the times. What is he wearing? Oh no. What did she press? What did he press? Alright. A mission with Amidala and Jar Jar. Jaja. I did have a comment from one of you guys. Granted, it was on a video a long time ago, but I know I do keep calling it the Republic and the Empire. I know it's not the Empire yet. I know they're called the Separatists. So apologies if I trigger anyone by saying Empire right now, even though I know it's not that yet, right? Uncle, oh no. Well, they're fighting a million wars on a million fronts, so, I mean... We've already eaten each other. Shit. Well, shit. And turning her in? Uncle, oh no! Well, I hope 3PO got the message. I feel like I've heard the name Newt Gunray before. It's not him, is it? It could be that guy, I guess. She called him Viceroy, but that might be like a rank? I apologize, guys. Oh boy. Oh dear. Uh. Well. Are we gonna get some Jar Jar antics? No, you're just ditching him! Oh no. Oh my god. Oh no! Yep, Jar Jar's gonna trip over some stuff and beat them all. Yep. Oh my god. It's a magnet, isn't it? Yep. Leave it to Jar Jar. Well, you beat him. How many of you didn't like this episode because of Jar Jar? I don't mind Jar Jar. I've said it since I rewatched the movies. But whenever I hear people talk about Star Wars and they mention Jar Jar being one of the worst parts. I bet that's what some of you said. I can't bear to watch. Maybe the forest people will help. Three PO is always just like, oh, they're dead. Ouch. Does he feel pain? Oh my god. Oh my god! Fucking Jar Jar. At least his accidents aren't only in the benefit of himself, right? Viceroy Gunray. That is him. That is the... So, Newt Gunray is the Viceroy we saw. They answered my question for me. I'm good. Maybe some of you guys have already left a comment. It's okay. Trust me. It's fine. Leave comments. I don't mind. Yeah, 50-50. He'll probably kill them all, but cause our people some pain too. Sure. They'll think you're a Jedi. Hmm. Yeah. Sounded like you wanted that to be painful. I knew it! Kill the Jedi. Oh, okay. Well, he can breathe underwater, right? Gungans can? Uh-oh. Oh, dear. Alright, Jar Jar. It's all on you, buddy. Oh, shit. Is this what we heard him talking to before? We said we didn't like you. Roger, Roger. Oh my god, there's so many Roger Rogers. Did he just come out of the same spot he went in? He did. We must use that to our advantage, right? I wonder what she's thinking, hearing that there's a Jedi on the loose. Nice. They're gonna open the door. Idiots. Just a little slow on the uptake. Dude, the droids are next level this episode. Where is the alarm button? I guess this isn't their natural, like... They're not from here, right? So it makes sense that they wouldn't know exactly where the button is, even being droids, right? Nice. One hot cartoon character. Okay. Oh my god. He's gonna climb all the way up to the tower and she's gonna be gone. The ship's destroyed. Jar Jar. She knew. He's looking for her, she's looking for him. Why change vines? Maybe it's easier to walk up that, like... Oh. Didn't know they was gonna kill her. Well. Oh no. Help us, Jar Jar, you're our only hope! Jar Jar. Of course. That noise. Ramp. No. What? How does he keep finding these little grates? Oh no! Oh my god, he dropped way more than just one. Why'd you wait till they got, like, past you almost? Frickin' Jar Jar. They're just listening to him? It was. What? Underwater tracking missiles? Oh, make it hit that fucker. Maybe it's not following him anymore. Nice. Oh, it's still there, okay. You gotta jump out of that water. Use the eel thing. Use the eel thing. Hey, he got someone. Uh-oh. Hopefully the... Oh! Okay. Oh, they're friends now, okay. Affectionate grumbling. Thanks, subtitles. I appreciate it. Well, they got a message out, assuming that Clone is like, hey, that definitely seems suspicious. I heard battle droids, and he mentioned Amidala. Is he gonna jump out with the cloth on again? Of course. Oh my god. I hope the fish monster helps. Yeah! Oh my god! Apparently this thing can go on land. It has legs! I didn't know it had legs. Oh shit. Oh, well. Jar Jar's now destroyed 2 ships. Worm. All right. Hmm. Ah. Trying to spin the story so that way he doesn't like get any repercussions for what's happened for here. That's what she's doing, right? Back up. Nice. Misa, not a Jedi. Oh, well. Okay. He's petting it. You guys see the clone in the background petting the big slug thing? Alright, cool. That was a fun little Amidala Jar Jar C-3PO journey. That was great. Alright, that is it for episode 8. Yeah, I mean, I loved it. It was good. Like I said, I never mind Jar Jar. I actually find there's something that I find, maybe it's because I'm used to like old school cartoons, right? When I was younger, I watched a lot of like the Tom and Jerry and a lot of those cartoons. I think it's happened in like the Roadrunner and the Coyote, where like a lot of the times the characters like the good guys will accidentally do things, right? Like I think in those a lot of the times like the mouse will just be running from the cat and like things will accidentally happen to the cat as the mouse is just trying to run away. Some things the mouse does on purpose, right? For sure. Same with the Roadrunner, right? Roadrunner running from Coyote. Sometimes it'll just be running and, you know, Coyote will, like, fall for his own tricks and stuff. I get a little bit of, like, Jar Jar from that. So I've never minded Jar Jar, personally. I think it's kind of funny. And, like, I really like, granted, don't get me wrong, it's much more badass. I was thinking Drunken Fist, where it's like the person's like drunk but doing all these crazy moves that people can't like predict and stuff. Like I know it's not the same, and the Drunken Fist is always way more badass whenever you see it, but there's like a little bit of Drunken Fist in there where I'm like, that was pretty cool, you know? And like, so like with Jar Jar stuff, like it's fun to me seeing like the accidents that he provokes, right? Um so I understand that some people think it's too like goofy or something. I actually really don't. I genuinely don't fully know what people don't like about Jar Jar because I've never really felt it. I'm gonna sneeze 1 second. Excuse me. But yeah, I've never really known what people don't like about Jar Jar. I've just always heard people say like, "Ugh, Jar Jar, the worst part of Star Wars," you know. So, but anyway. We had Newt Gunray show up again, which I felt like I heard the name before, and it turns out it was that guy. I kind of thought it might have been. When I saw him, I was like, ooh, that seems right. But then she called him Viceroy, which is just a rank, I'm pretty sure, right? Like, his name is Newt Gunray, but he's a Viceroy in, like, um, the separatist group or whatever. Wasn't he, like, originally a, like, senator or something too, Maybe not. Maybe, like, was he always... I don't know. I'm not gonna try to talk about that because I'm gonna get myself in trouble by not remembering things. I felt like he might have been, but anyway. Like, I felt like he might have been, like, on our side, right? Because wasn't there... Maybe it was just picking between the two, picking between the Republic or the Separatists, right? Because it was that, the one episode where we followed, maybe that was... I guess that was them trying to decide between the Republic and the Separatists, right? Shoot, what's his name? I'm so mad that I can't remember. It was before Malevolent stuff, before Plo Koon. Maybe not. No, I know we did. I don't think I wrote a note down. Organa. There we go. I do have the name written down, just not on the episode. But there was an episode where we followed Bail Organa. And he went to a planet and he was saying, like, they were trying to, like, win over, like, doing, like, diplomatic stuff with them. And it was like a I don't want to say contest, but they were both, like, giving their offers, right? Bail Organa was giving his, and... Well, no, I thought they were both... No, that's right, because it was, like, the humanitarian aid one, right? Where it was, like, deciding whether the people got aid or didn't. And Newt Gunray was there, I'm pretty sure, arguing against... But I thought they were on the same side, but had different points, right? That's what it felt like to me. But maybe I'm wrong. But it felt like Bail Organa and Newt Gunray at the time were on the same side, but were, like, giving different arguments of, like, why the Republic should help and why the Republic shouldn't help. I thought that's how it was. But here it seems like he's a known member of the Separatists, but maybe they just didn't have proof of that until right now, right? Maybe that's why he wasn't arrested. So maybe they thought he was on their side, but then proof right here shows that he wasn't, and now he's arrested, kind of thing. Anyway, I'm sure I butchered a lot of that. I apologize. I just wanted to, like, express my thoughts on that, but Uncle Ono did the right thing in the end, but still betrayed our people, which is, you know, sucks because, hell, her connection was so close to him that she called him uncle, right? Like, obviously there's no actual blood relation there, but it seems like they went way back, but his people were starving. I mean, in a way I can't exactly blame him if, you know, he also didn't realize how bad the Separatists were until they were like, we're gonna execute her. And she was just supposed to be, like, a war criminal, and he was hoping she'd be treated nicely and stuff, and that was, like, part of the deal and all that, like you said. But it's just one of those situations where we know how bad they can be, but a lot of people in this world don't realize how bad they can be because they're trying to make themselves seem like they're there to help, right? Even his line of, like, one of the supplies coming, and he's like, yes, I will take your request into consideration. He didn't say they'll be here within the week, or they'll be here tomorrow, right? He was like, yes, I'll take it into consideration, which basically means he probably would have never even got those supplies, right? Probably what would have happened is they would have gotten Amidala, and then they would have... I guess he did say after her execution you'll see them, right? But I bet after her execution, that's all they really wanted was her to be taken out, and then he would have never got that stuff. It's really interesting to me, like, I think I'd almost enjoy, like, a side story where we followed Palpatine in his thought process, right? Like, I almost want a montage of what he's thinking through all these events, because obviously we know he's part of the other side, right? Like, even at this point, he must be, right? I'm pretty sure. Or he's playing both sides, or what, either way. But behind the scenes, he's, like, controlling everything for the Separatists, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong. But that means, like, things like Gunray getting captured here, does he care about that? Like, obviously he chimed in and, you know, gave the supplies needed and still, like, put up the front, but you'd think he'd be, like, frustrated in the background. Like, I want to see, like, the cut to him and have him be, like, upset that, you know, things didn't go according to plan and Amidala slipped away again, right? I don't know. I don't really know if, like, that, and that's what I want to know. Like, maybe he doesn't even care. I wish we could get that thought process, because it is interesting having it be so mysterious, because, you know, we're seeing left and right his plans be foiled, but then he still just puts on the good guy act and everything, and that's all we really see until the turn. But yeah, it's just a fascinating little thing. But all the hijinks with Jar Jar were fun. You know, C-3PO continuing to be that, like, oh, he's dead, like, twice this episode he thought someone was dead. It was like, she told him that Jar Jar died, and he thought that they were gonna die, and actually, he thought he was, like, gonna be crushed, right? Which, I mean, I guess that's, like, an immediate death reaction, right? But then Jar Jar, like, fell off that building they were in, and he's like, oh, he's dead, you know? Like, he's just... C-3PO is always just like, he's dead, you know? Like, just always thinking people are dead. They're dying, R2. But yeah. Anyway, I mean, overall, the episode was a lot of fun. The droids were, like... The droids have always been funny, but they were, like, almost next level funny this episode, where, like... We had the Roger Roger, but we had it like 15 times, which was pretty funny. Mistaking the guy for like a Jedi and everything, and the whole scene with Padme getting out of the cell was funny, and the guy being like, where the hell's the alarm button? was pretty funny as well. And like I said, it makes sense because they're not familiar with like the console of this random small obscure like planet. Just because they're robots doesn't mean they're like all-knowing, right? So I like that he couldn't immediately figure out which button to use. It felt like it made sense. So anyways, I had a lot of fun with this one. I think I'm going to call it there, though. Hit that subscribe button if you enjoyed. Check out my Patreon if you want more. 2 more episodes ahead on there. Check it out. Thank you guys so much, and I will see you in my future reactions. Bye-bye.